Hey team, really good to see you. Today I just want to have a quick run through some of the key terms that I'd like you to make some notes on with regards to the next little topic or little part of the topic of business economics. We had a major theme that we thought about before, which was one of our big advantages to growing in size, or if you like, growing in scale. And the idea was called economies of scale, where you could see, because of an increase in output, a decline, a fall, a reduction in average costs. Now, what I want you to understand with this is that you can have economies of scale, but you can also have diseconomies of scale, which is where you're increasing your output, but your average costs are also rising. And there are going to be reasons why that is. But if we just look at what causes economies of scale, just for a start, let's just look at that. So we can break economies of scale up in half. We can look at economies of scale that are caused internally in the business and economies of scale that are caused externally in the business. And here's how that works. We could have what's called an internal. So we have like a column that has internal economies of scale on it. And that deals with things like purchasing, your ability as a business to buy products, goods and services, resources, whatever it is. And because you are bigger in size, you're able to get discounts on buying more quantities. We used to call it bulk buying. I don't know if that is a term you're familiar with, but the idea is it's actually cheaper to buy 10 computers for a business as opposed to buying one. Or 20 or 100 than just buying one. You can get discounts from that. And that will only occur because of the size of your business. So purchasing economies. We can also talk about marketing economies, how because your business is bigger, it's actually more affordable for you to do some of the marketing for your business. Marketing other businesses wouldn't be able to afford to do. Right? And that can then mean that you've got lower costs of production with regards to your marketing. In particular, you might have greater access to the financial markets because of your size, so you're able to get more loans and perhaps loans at a cheaper rate because, again, you're a very big business. The example I used to use was McDonald's, and how McDonald's was able to get, say, $1 million loan, really easily. Apple, I want $1 million. Whereas you walking off the street into a bank saying, I'd like $1 million, there would be some questions asked. So financial economies of scale, the ability to get cheaper loans. Technical economies of scale, you're big, you're producing lots, you can afford the latest and greatest technology. You've got automation in your factories, you've got the latest computers, you've got all of these sorts of ideas, that you're able to use, virtual reality, augmented, whatever it is, the technology of the day, you can afford to use them, and by using them, you're actually lowering your cost of production. Next one is a weird one. It's called risk diversification, or risk-bearing economies. The idea being that because you are producing so many products, all right, that it is, you're able to bear the risk that some of those products won't be purchased. Therefore, you gain from that, okay? There are some others so they're all internally, they're all created inside your business, but externally, so things that are X or out of the control of your business. It might be the level of skill and productivity of your workforce. You don't have any control necessarily over that when you first employ them. Obviously, you might train them up as you go. But when they first come to you for a job, you don't have any say over how skilled or productive they are. Okay, it just might happen to be that because of the size of your business and where it's located, you're actually able to gain access to people who are more skilled and more productive, possibly. Also, because the size of your business, it might be possible to engage in what's called joint marketing. So marketing off of something else. So something else is being marketed and you're able to join in with that, and that lowers your costs for marketing. There's another really big one for a business, and it's again got nothing to do with the business itself, But wherever the business is located, there might be an infrastructure that gets built right by it. So it could be roads. So all of a sudden, a major road straight to the door of the shop. Or your shopping mall becomes a stop on the metro line. Yeah. Or electricity starts being pushed to an area, or infrastructure with regards to the internet, 5G to your area before the other areas. So you don't have any say over that, but it has happened and your business is able to take advantage of it. So those are different ways that we can consider causes or types of, if you like, economies of scale, both inside a business and outside. I've also attached another couple of little video clips to give further depth to this. I would like you to write a couple of notes about the different types of elasticity, of economies of scale. Please stay safe, have a really good day, and if you need me this afternoon, please feel free, book in a time and we can do a one-to-one.